Well, I'm going to be listening to a new podcast on this run. And yeah, it's going to be a quick one. All right, good morning. So, day 26 of the Run Every Day streak for me is in the books. Yeah, so, I woke up just not feeling good. Again, more like sinus, scratchy throat, just stuffy. And I went for my run, and I feel a lot better right now. I feel, significantly better. But it was a sluggish run. It was not good. And was interesting, though the first thing that prompts me in the phone this morning was Rich Roll's new podcast with Eric Adams, the man who will likely be nominated New York City's next mayor. I don't know anything about the guy. I don't particularly, care for, this politics and that thing politics. But you hear his story because the title is about reversing his diabetes. He is in remission from advanced type 2 diabetes. His A1C used to be 17. It is now in the 5s. He no longer needs any medication. And this is all part of that podcast. It's all in the story. I shared it on my Facebook. I said, please, everybody listen to this. Or I said, everyone needs to listen to this. It's dealing with health issues, and that means everybody. Because again, and I'm just going to wrap this up real quick. If you've listened to all my earlier podcasts, and if you listen to a bunch of my videos or interviews, anything I've ever done with anybody, I always talk about it's not you that has to pay the price. Ultimately, it's your loved ones, your family. And I don't mean the expenses of the medical bills, even though that's significant enough, that's heavy enough, but it's that emotional burden of those around you. And let me tell you, you hear this guy's story, you're gonna start saying, geez, well, I better stop putting, garbage in my body all the time and expect some kind of a different outcome. Or I'm gonna go do this intervention, no matter what it is, in terms of whether it's eating better through a diet, quote unquote diet, or whether it's exercise, for a little bit until your body breaks, or I'm gonna go to seek, chiropractic, or I'm gonna go, start a trial of, to the trainer, but it's not working. All that stuff that happens, like, real healing takes time. And this guy's story is incredible. I actually need to listen to the last 5 minutes of the podcast right now before I go for the day, but, listen to this podcast. Day 26 of Run Every Day is in the books. What we fucking eat matters. It matters a whole lot. And there's only so much that it could take before, your body stops responding in a positive way in any way, shape, or form because of all the, the garbage that's in there. Because remember now, our bodies aren't, having trouble per se digesting this garbage. It is rejecting this garbage. Your body is getting the signal saying, please stop giving me this garbage. Eat fucking real food, no matter what it is. Just eat real food. If you don't know what that is, and you're having trouble reading labels, or you don't understand how certain animals are raised and what goes into it, if you don't understand which, plant-based products are the most healthy for you because of packages, we've got people, I'm gonna leave their tags in the description here of who to contact, including myself. So just please, guys, let's start making healthy decisions. Let's stop living with this nerve damage. Let's stop living with this GI issues. Let's stop living with the blood flow problems. Let's stop putting titles. Let's stop feeling, enabled, and let's stop enabling. Let's stop blaming it on genetics. Let's stop all this. Listen to this podcast. Listen to Eric Adams from New York. All right? Guys, have a blessed day.